I don't want
I
to
don't
marry
want to
somebody
marry
like Madam
somebody
Ovasabi.
like Madam Ovasabi.
Hello,
My
my
children,
name
mo
is
na no
Toby.
vex o.
I'm
I
7
no
years
wan enter
old.
una matter.
My
But since
mommy
I don
says I
already sit
ask
down,
too many
who actually start
questions.
this quarrel?
She says
Wait,
one day my
make your
questions
wife
will
talk
finish
first. Women dey
somebody.
always remember the beginning of the matter.
Last holiday, my mommy took me to my auntie's house in Compound 14, Ikorodu. When we got there, I was very happy. There were children playing
Hello,
football.
my name is Toby.
One
I'm
auntie
7
was
years
frying a
old.
kara.
My mommy says I ask
One
too many
uncle was reading
questions. There were
newspaper.
children playing football.
One goat
and
was
one
eating flowers like nobody sent arm. I thought it was just a normal compound. I didn't know one special auntie was living there. Her name is Madame Ovasabi. The first morning, I woke up early because I wanted to brush my teeth. As I came outside, I saw one grandma opening her curtain very small. Very, very small. She was looking through the window like she was watching African magic. She didn't even blink. I looked upstairs. She was still there. I asked my auntie, "Auntie, why is that grandma hiding behind the curtain?" My auntie laughed. She said, "She's not hiding, Toby. She's checking what everybody's doing." I was confused. I asked, "But who gave her the work?" My auntie laughed even harder. The next day, I saw Madame Ovasabi following one woman to the market. I thought they were friends. But when they came back, the woman carried shopping bags. Madame Ovasabi carried only gist. I asked my auntie again, "Auntie, does that grandma have her own house?" She said, "Yes." I said, "Then why is she always inside other people's matter?" My auntie nearly spilled the water she was drinking because she was laughing too much. Another day, one husband and wife were talking quietly outside. Before I could count to 5, Madame Ovasabi had already brought one plastic chair. She sat down,
My
crossed her
children, mo
legs,
na no vex o.
and started
I no wan enter
advising
una
them.
matter. But since I don
Nobody
already sit
even
down,
called
wait,
her.
make your wife talk first.
I
Women dey
looked at
always
my
remember the
auntie,
beginning of the
then I
matter
whispered,
better.
"Auntie, is she the marriage teacher?" My auntie laughed until tears came out of her eyes. That evening, I asked my auntie one serious question. I said, "Auntie, is it good to always know what everybody's doing?" This time, she stopped laughing. She carried me onto her lap. Then she said, "No, Toby. It's good to care about people, but it's not good to always put your mouth inside everybody's business. If they don't ask for your opinion, sometimes the best thing is to leave them alone." I nodded. I understood. Then I remembered everything Madame Ovasabi had done since I arrived. Watching from the window, listening to conversations, asking questions nobody asked her to ask, knowing everybody's business, even the business that had nothing to do with her. I just shook my head. Then I told my auntie, "Auntie, when I grow up, I don't want to marry somebody like Madame Ovasabi." My auntie laughed so much she almost fell from the chair. She asked, "Why?" I said, "Because if I tell my wife one secret today, before tomorrow, everybody in Nigeria will know." Even my auntie couldn't stop laughing. Later that evening, I saw Madame Ovasabi again. She was standing by the window, opening her curtain just a little. Looking outside again, I waved at her. She smiled and waved back. Then she continued looking outside. I just smiled. I said to myself, maybe Grandma really likes watching people. When I got back home, my mommy asked me, "Toby, what did you learn during your holiday?" I smiled. Then I said, "Mommy, I learned that it's good to love your neighbors, but it's better to mind your own business." So let me ask you, do you know anybody like Madame Ovasabi? Don't mention names or just tell us in the comments. What's the funniest thing your own Madame Ovasabi has ever done?